This is the most attacking team in the history of football.
This is going to be Declan Rice fighting for his life.
No balance, but we win 7-5.
Welcome to Settle It the Draft, powered by Betway. I'm your host, Charlene Smith. Today, we're talking serious money as we build football's most expensive 11, selecting players from the biggest transfer fees in football history. Joining us today, we have Dan Amenyah and CultureCams.
Lovely to be here.
Yeah.
So here's how it's going to work. You two will both have to agree on every player in every position. You'll have 4 minutes per position section.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to start off with the goalkeepers. Your 4 minutes starts now.
Okay, we'll decide the formation after the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Goalkeeper stays the same. This is hard though. This is going.
We got some United bias in there, perhaps.
Listen, let's get the two worst out of here first. I don't want to see Kepa.
Yeah.
I don't want to see Onana. They could be two of the worst signings in the history of the league.
True.
I don't want them.
That's a different video.
Now, Ederson, Courtois, Buffon, and Alisson.
My initial thinking is, obviously, Buffon has like the iconic tags as well.
Yeah.
0-1, let's not forget,
That's early Buffon. That's
30 M's in 2001.
That was a lot though. No,
that's what I'm saying. That's like 3 trillion naira or something.
Yeah. Was it only like Zidane that broke that feat?
Yeah, that's it. We're talking longevity and that. It's Buffon.
Yep.
Obviously, ability-wise, obviously Courtois and Alisson last 5-10 years. It's all been them, innit?
I think, I mean, if you look at Ederson though, he revolutionized the Premier League in terms of playing from the back.
Big up
one
that,
of
man.
Pep's biggest signings. Courtois for me, prime. Like I've seen the whole of Courtois' career.
Yeah.
He's one of the best keepers I've ever seen.
I agree.
And then, so I've got Alisson, good. You're GG's, mate. You're a good guy, but you're a good dude. I don't need. I'm personally not putting Alisson.
Okay.
I'm going either Thibaut or I'm
Buffon.
going Buffon.
Yeah, that's what I'm on as well.
Again, for my lifetime, this is a top 3 keeper I've ever seen. With Manuel Neuer and probably Peter Cech. Prime Peter Cech.
Yeah.
Buffon, he's in the GOAT conversation.
That's the thing, innit? The only thing lacking is the Champions League, innit? That's the only thing.
Yeah. Buffon at that point as well. Like growing up, that's all I heard. Buffon's the greatest keeper ever. Buffon.
That's all you know about.
That's all I knew. But I didn't get to watch his whole prime.
We saw enough of the good years.
Yeah, we did see enough.
We saw enough of the good years, I'll be honest.
And the longevity of the club. But he's got 2 Champions Leagues there. Yeah. Some of his performances in the Champions League.
But are we rubbing out Alisson a bit too early though? Like,
for me, Alisson,
he can be in that top 3 slightly, no?
He can be in the top 3, but is Alisson necessarily a better signing than Ederson was? I don't really know. 35 million for Ederson.
Just over 2 minutes gone already, guys.
You know what's mad though? If we factor in the prices, they're almost the same price.
Yeah,
17 years later.
Yeah.
We factor in inflation a little bit.
So does that mean?
So might have to allow Buffon to get in, you know. That's a lot of Serie A titles in there. I know it's not a Champions League, but it's not as though Madrid were firing in La Liga. Really,
he went down though. He went down. Relegation, cheating.
Yeah, but it wasn't his fault, bro. It wasn't his fault, bro.
But to be honest, he stayed loyal.
No, I hear you though.
I love this guy though. I love Courtois.
It's the finals as well.
Big games. Remember that final in 22?
Is there an option for like a final vote from the host? Is that allowed?
Call a friend. Is the friend I can call?
It's solely based on you two. I mean, we did have a discussion before the game, so you did actually get my thoughts.
True.
But you two have to make final decision.
Do you know what?
This is the modern day, and this is the legend. Do you know what?
I think value for money, you got 17 years of us, or 17-ish or so years.
But he went to
of
PSG, don't forget.
That's what I mean by obviously 4 years. Nearly 20 years of an elite keeper for 30 M.
You know what? We'll go.
I think that has to be the one.
Because he feels like the blueprint. He feels like the father.
There we are.
We'll go with Buffon.
We have agreed on
Caps
Buffon
as well.
There we are.
All right. So you guys happy with Buffon?
Yeah.
I hear the Courtois one as well, definitely.
So.
I mean, it is a tight decision to make. Now that you've selected your keeper, I would have probably gone Courtois.
Fair enough.
All right. So you guys happy with your keeper? We'll now move on to defenders. And your 4 minutes starts now.
Are we going back 3? We going back 5?
I think the first thing we should do is save ourselves some time for the rest of the 4 minutes.
Okay.
And slap Van Dijk in.
Van Dijk.
For obvious reasons.
For sure. All right, cool. Van Dijk. 100%. One of the best defenders
for sure
we've seen. You know what I mean? I think that's a justified fee as well.
Easily.
I think
people were talking about it crazy at the time as well. When they put the Christmas tree picture out, they were saying,
Yeah. That was a lot of money at the time. Innit? That caught me by surprise. I think, again, Hakimi. Yeah. I think that's good. I think he's the best right back in the world at the moment.
For sure.
So I got to go Hakimi. I think it's a successful signing. 51 million makes sense. He
PSG,
did bits at Inter
that's pocket
as well.
money as well for PSG, right?
Exactly.
So,
I think the tough one now is the other centre-half with Van Dijk.
Is it that difficult for me?
Who you going?
For me, if I'm looking at it, you're speaking about like formations and that. If we are to go for a fullback, I'm not sure because there's only really one defender left on here that I think has justified his fee.
Okay.
And that would probably be Ruben Diaz. And even then, we're just about.
I'm not
you know what I mean?
We're just a Ruben Diaz.
But 61 M's for the first title,
season as well.
We're just about getting there. I don't think the others have necessarily justified it enough yet. So I'd probably say Ruben Diaz.
That's fair.
And then we are deciding.
Is it Vardio? Because he can play left back. Lucas Hernandez can play left back. Vardio, 77 million. He had a little spell of attacking, but
that's a lot.
He's been injured a lot.
Yeah.
He's barely played in his natural position.
I can't justify 77 M's for Vardio.
For Vardio right now.
Especially when he was, skating about for the first season. We haven't forgot about, obviously, Mbappe as well, pointing
Yeah.
That takes it down a little bit as well. Man pointed at laughing. So...
but it's got to be even between Lucas and...
But was he that important to Bayern ever though?
Not really. That's what I mean. Not really.
He's just any guy that you can just plug and play. Yeah. I don't really.
So that's a position situation though, isn't it? Because we've only got one left back here. De Ligt at Juventus he did okay, but I wouldn't say. Maguire, listen, the clutch moments.
Tell me about Maguire.
Hey, clutch moments.
8 EMs.
Who in this list has clutch moments like Maguire?
Right, so let me take you back to 2019.
Yeah,
you have the chance. 8 EMs on Maguire. You going again?
I won't go again. I won't go again. But looking at this, well, I can't put him left back though. That's my thing. I think.
No, of course.
I think that's what it has to be between Vardio and.
It's either that.
I like De Ligt at Manchester United. I what this is the biggest flop of all of them.
I don't know what he's doing.
Well, we know right here. And a half left guy.
Fofana is the biggest flop, I think, of all of them.
Yeah, for sure.
But I think it's got to be Vardio, bro.
It's either a Vardio thing or somehow play free back with Hakimi.
Yeah, we're playing Hakimi centre back.
We're going to ignore the rules and that. If you want Vardio, you can.
You see me, when I'm making fantasy teams, I always go with the back three. I go with the back three because I want more attackers on the defenders. You're good guys.
I'm down for that. I'm down for that. I mean? That's what you want. I'm on it because I don't feel strongly enough about Vardio.
1 minute remaining.
Pick up the goals and that.
Yeah. So we go in the back three.
Yeah.
Can we go with that?
Fofana, definitely no. De Ligt at Juve,
no.
You were alright, but no. Maguire, I'm sorry. There's a few years that
Lucas never really.
Hernandez,
no.
I'm surprised he's even on it in terms of the price, and I didn't even know it was that much. 68 million. That's a bit too much for me. So
I'm happy with this.
I think we go back three, and we hope that the midfielders
can carry.
Yeah.
Say no more. All right, cool. We'll go for that.
All right. So you guys happy with your defenders?
As happy as one can be.
Yeah.
Still not really sure, but
relevant.
we can play two back.
What is it about Ruben Diaz that you're unsure about?
Do you know what it is? For me personally, I think after the first season, he kind of ended up living off how good he was that year, and people act like he's always been that level ever since, from 2020 up to now. And sometimes I'm like,
I've never really been a big fan. I liked his first season, as you were saying, but after that, I've just thought he's a bit overrated. I think he's okay. I don't think he's what people make out. Like, he's nowhere near conversations like Van Dijk. For me, Gabriel Saliba's. I don't have him in these type of conversations, but his reputation seems to have him there. You know what I mean? And even he goes to Portugal, and people are dunking on him. People are doing all sorts to him. So I'm just like, I'm not a fan. I'm not a big fan, but hey, good dude.
Keep grinding.
Yeah.
But he makes your starting 11. All right, so that's your defenders going for a back three. We'll now move on to midfielders. Your 4 minutes starts now.
You sure that's the end of it? Yeah, there's no more other.
There's no other options.
This is. How many are we going? Are we going 2? Are we going 3?
I think it's got to be a 3-man midfield and just hope that we have a couple wingers that can maybe play.
On the width.
I'm not really sure.
So wait, who we got? Florian Wirtz, you're not in this conversation.
Yeah, big up your team.
Sorry, I got to turn you around.
Yeah.
you're not in this party.
I'll be honest, Lamar as well.
Lamar,
63 million.
Yeah, let's get him out of the way.
No, thank you.
For me, Enzo Fernandez, you are not in this conversation.
Yeah, at all. At all.
This is one of the most overrated players in the Premier League.
For sure. That one I agree with.
James won midfielder of the year in his first season at Madrid. Good player, but again, I don't know. But
Is
wait,
that
hold
enough?
on. Hold on.
Okay.
Is there definitely a guarantee? Are we basically saying Caicedo and Rice have been better signings than James for Real Madrid? I don't think we can just confidently say that. Is that because we're watching it with Prem fans and
No. Don't try to get other guys on.
I don't think we can just
You know what it
confidently
is?
say that.
Obviously, as a footballer, James Rodriguez is better for sure.
Look, for me, in terms of what he's done at his club in a short space of time, legendary season, I think Jude has to make it.
I'm not with that one.
I think Jude has gone off the rail a little bit, tailed off a little bit, injuries, shoulder, playing with the hold kneecaps. I don't know, but I think Jude's gonna make it.
I think his first season, in my opinion, was Ballon d'Or level.
It's better than anyone else's season.
Yeah. And they abandoned him because they tried to get the whole Vinny thing going. For Carvajal Ballon d'Or.
Yeah.
So come on, guys. He should have been the one that won
Okay,
it.
so Jude Bellingham's in there.
He's certainly there.
Now, can I get Paul Bill Pogba to the right here?
Okay, but speak about him because
I kind of don't like how these £100 million signings are being spoken of.
Okay.
As if they've done more than Paul Pogba. That's my thing. Has Caicedo done more than Paul Pogba? Has he done more at Chelsea than Paul Pogba's time at Manchester United? I don't think so. He was in a team of the year. He had goals. He had assists. He had moments as well. He won a Europa League for Manchester United as well. He won some trophies. Rice has been good. He's been good, definitely. I like that.
We're doing like Europa League for like United caliber level.
People are going to, Conference League?
Nah, but I'm not gassing that for Caicedo. But the Pogba thing, again, this is about most expensive ever. So you slightly got to factor in that,
he was cheaper than Caicedo and Declan Rice.
Yeah.
And have they vastly outperformed
7-8 years earlier? Again, inflation-wise, that's like...
Well, inflation is still the British record transfer fees over here. What are you talking about? These are still the British record.
No, but Pogba's thing, this again, context-wise, this is someone that you had for free.
Just under a minute remaining, guys.
M's. Don't talk about that.
He's a far better player than both of them.
He is. But he's also far more inconsistent than both of them, I would say as well.
Is it?
In my opinion,
is it because of what you expect from him, though? Is it because he's Paul Pogba?
Yeah, and for the price tag and for who he is.
30 seconds remaining.
It's going to be until we start just chucking players, you know?
Okay. I'll go Declan Rice in there.
Okay. So, and big up him, obviously 100M.
Personally, for me, Paul Pogba has been a better signing than Moises Caicedo. I'm sorry. I'm going Paul, but this is This is 100 million plus.
Okay. No, it is.
Last 10 seconds.
That debut was a bit scary as well. Can't lie.
Come on.
The West Ham debut was a bit scary. Only because it's like a 10-second thing, but I do think the Pogba thing.
It's debatable.
Yeah,
I think James is also good at it. I think he didn't get a main role.
Are we sure we're squeezing the last one player there?
Is it gone? We got no time.
Ooh. But what you're going to ask. You're going to ask, are you happy? The answer, to be honest with you, not really, no.
But what are we playing here? I don't even know what formation.
This ain't a midfield that fills me with a lot of confidence.
Settle It is powered by our friends at Betway for exclusive acquisition offers, free bets, and much more. Download the Betway app today. All right, guys, your time is up, but who would you have added in that midfield?
Honestly, it's not about the changes to make. It's just I'm not really keen on the trio in general.
This would be a good midfield three, huh?
Yeah. No, it would, but the problem is the formation, innit? Isolation, if there was a fullback, this would look okay.
Yeah.
But trying to build a team, and then this is our midfield three, knowing that we're supposed to have 4 people in front of it, not sure how it would run.
This is a fantasy team. We're not here for, you know what I mean? This is to create a fantasy team.
Okay.
So in a fantasy team, I think this makes sense.
Fair enough.
I think it makes sense.
All right. Well, before we move on to the forwards, is there any players here that you would like to bring forward to the forwards?
Just in case, I reckon it could be a potential
thing
to do a little 3 and then a diamond.
Yeah,
10 potentially. So James could low-key.
He could sneak in
We
there.
could see what happens depending on how good the attackers are.
Yeah.
We'll leave him here for now. Caicedo, keep grinding.
Yeah.
Big respect. He's gone.
Yeah. First.
Let's move on to the forwards. So these are your forward options, and we've left James on the bench as a sub. Your 4 minutes starts now.
This is tough. I'm looking at certain names. These are all big names in the game, but we have to separate our minds
exactly
from that. So for me,
Should we start turning guys away?
I think guys
have
to go away. I think
Hazard 90 M's
could be one of the worst signings of all time, and I love the player. Absolutely love him.
There was a time where he was on the bus and he was saying, "Guys, next season,
Yeah.
I'm back." Remember that? I'm back, guys, on the parade. He was never back. So
Coutinho, another one. Premier League to La Liga, absolute shocker of a
money
signing.
laundering. That one is.
I think Isaac at the back right here creeping. I think he's got to go.
That's an all-time record as well for the Premier League.
All-time Premier League record.
Has to go.
I ain't even seen him.
Lukaku pulled up. I don't even know how many times he signed for Chelsea at this point.
Right.
He keeps on doing interviews saying, "Yo, Inter fans, sorry guys, can I come back?"
Yeah.
So for that reason, you're also out.
Literally, he's got to go. Jack Grealish, treble winner, did well, but did he get to his best level? We don't really feel like we saw that.
It's a 6 month
I really love this guy, but I got to turn him around.
Antoine Griezmann,
another
107 M's.
Another flop
This
signing.
is the Barca money laundering era, as you can see. What they were doing
It's the Russell era, Sandro Russell era.
Yeah. This was when they were using Monopoly money.
Yeah.
So for that reason, he's also
He's
out.
got to go.
He's never quite worked with Messi well enough.
Ousmane Dembele, Ballon d'Or winner now. Life change, the redemption of a lifetime.
But I don't see PSG photo.
But it's not PSG.
I don't see PSG on that photo.
97 million, always injured. Part of that iconic bottle against Liverpool as well. People point to
Loki, they got to blame Messi a little bit for that one as well.
That's an uncomfortable conversation. You know, I mean, we won't have that on here. And I think it leaves us with. Let's move these guys to the front. I think it leaves us with Cristiano, Neymar, Mbappe, and Harry Kane.
Yep.
Is there a way we can fit them all in?
I don't know. On the technicality, theoretically, if you wanted to do that, you could go Neymar 10.
Who do you think's been the best one here?
2 minutes remaining to time.
I'll probably say Mbappe. In terms of, first of all, none of them have won Champions League at least. So that's already that thing. I think Mbappe and Neymar, to be fair, are the ones that kind of revolutionized PSG to become the PSG that we know now. Granted, again, no Champions League, but Harry Kane's thing. Listen, the issue for me is he's going crazy, right? It might even be Ballon d'Or form this season, but 90 M's to keep on winning Bundesliga.
Yeah. The problem
they
is,
should have done that with you or me up front.
I think that's the same case with Cristiano. Both Cristiano and Kane were doing historic. He was doing historic Serie A numbers in terms of quickest to 100 goals, all this madness. Same with Harry Kane. But they haven't won the major honours right now. I think right now, Kylian has to be in there. I think Kylian has to be in there, to be fair. Even though, he didn't win the Champions League, Kylian's got to be there.
For now, and then we'll see what go on. Again, Neymar's one is like...
Neymar was such a good player for PSG.
None of them really have fully delivered, if we're being honest, right? They all are elite players, but...
There's too many seasons that Neymar was only playing 15 league games.
And
you got to remember, he is the world...
200 M's.
He is... No, I don't think we'll see that fee for... Unless Lamine Yamal's up for sale.
PSG 200 M's.
200 M's.
That's pocket money, bro.
Yeah, for them.
For them.
But we're talking about on what we're saying on the scale. You know what I mean?
Well, I'll be honest, if we're comparing him to, let's say, James as a 10, I think it's got to be Neymar regardless, right? Because I think he's still, as a footballer, better than James. Granted, again, James has one trophy.
30 seconds left.
You still got Neymar in there.
Neymar in there.
So how many we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Which means
9.
it leaves us with these two. We put all of them.
They can get in there, yeah?
We go Kane as a 9. Do you want Ronaldo?
No, Mbappe, man, go back to your teenage days.
Mbappe,
get your ass to the right hand side, bro.
And then Ronaldo
on the left hand side.
On the left like that.
Look, we're looking at, between these three right here, for the clubs that they played for, we're looking at about 300 goals.
Your time is up.
Cool.
So James didn't make it in.
No, you can be a big up honorable mention on that, man.
This is the most attacking team in the history of football.
This is going to be Declan Rice fighting for his life. Because even Hakimi's bombing forward as well, bro.
This is crazy.
Overall, what are you guys rating this starting 11?
If we're talking about ballers, talking about real ballers, this is a solid team for me.
Like it will get wins.
No balance, but we win 7-5. We win 7-5 every game. Kane, Ronaldo. I don't know how this two will work together. I don't know. Ronaldo, Juventus, Ronaldo, Kane.
Ever so slightly, like you can drop deep a little bit, you know what I mean? Then we make a bit of a box formation.
Oh, okay.
And then, you know what I mean?
And then Mbappe, the outlet.
You see what I mean? And then we start, Ronaldo might...
Yeah. So, there's a bit too many egos in my team. That's the only problem.
But obviously we're the gaffers, so we will have the ability to just... calm them down a little bit. You know
I say it off the bench.
I say it off the bench.
You know what? I like it. We'll take it.
So name all the players on the starting 11.
No problem. Right, we've got Buffon in goal, back three of Hakimi, Van Dijk, Ruben Diaz, somehow got in. Declan Rice in the 6. We've got a midfield of Paul Labil Pogba, Jude Bellingham, Neymar in the 10, just floating behind, Ronaldo on the wing, Mbappe going back to his Monaco days on the other wing, and Harry Kane up top, stat padding goals in the Bundesliga.
Perfect. And that's it. Football's most expensive starting 11 built right here on Settle It, the draft powered by Betway. Thank you to Dan and Cams. It's been great having you on.
My good friend.
Good shift.
And thank you for watching. I've been your host, Charlene Smith. We want to know your thoughts on this starting 11. So get active in the comments. Let us know your thoughts. And are there any players who you feel should have been included? Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. And we'll see you again soon here on Settle It, the draft. Bye for now.